Born Jamesetta Hawkins on January 25th, 1938 in Los Angeles, California. Born to Dorothy Hawkins was an American singer who spanned a variety of music genres including blues, R&B, soul, rock and roll, jazz, and gospel. Starting her career in 1954, she gained fame with such hits as The Wallflower, At Last, Tell Mama, Something Got a Hold on Me, and I'd Rather Go Blind. She has faced a number of personal problems, including drug addiction, before making a musical resurgence in the late 1980s. In 1950, Jane's biological mother took her to Fillmore district of San Francisco. Within a couple of years, Jane began listening to doo-wop and was inspired to form a girl group called the Creolettes. The 14-year-old girl met musician Johnny Otis. The story was that Otis spotted the girls performing at a Los Angeles nightclub and sought them to record his answer song to Hank Ballard. Work with Me, Annie. Nevertheless, Otis took the group under his wing, helping them sign to Model Record and changing their name from the Creolettes to Peaches, and giving the singer her stage name, reversing Jamesetta into Etta James. James recorded the version, which she was allowed to co-author in 1954, and the song was released in early 1955 as Dance With Me Henry. Originally named the song Roll With Me Henry, but was changing to avoid censorship due to the off-colored title. In February of that year, the song reached #1 on the Hot Rhymes and Blues track chart. Its success gave the group an opening spot on Little Richard's national tour. While on the tour with Richard, pop singer Georgia Gibbs recorded her version of James' song, which was released under the title The Wallflower and became a crossover hit, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, which angered James. After leaving the Peaches, James had another R&B hit with Good Rockin' Daddy, but struggled with a follow-up. When her contract with Modern Records came to an end in 1960, she decided to sign with Leonard Chess, namesake label Chess Records, and shortly after getting involved in a relationship with singer Harvey Fuqua, founder of the doo-wop pop group The Moonglows. Duetting with Harvey Fuqua, James recorded for the Chess label Argo, later changed to Candid, and her first hit single with Fuqua were If I Can't Have You, Spoonful. Her solo hits was doo-wop pop style rhythm and blues, All I Can Do Is Cry, becoming a #2 R&B hit. Her debut album At Last was released in late 1960 and was noted for its various choice in music, from jazz standard to blues numbers to doo-wop and rhythm and blues. The album also includes James' future classic I Just Want to Make Love to You and The Sunday Kind of Love. In early 1961, James released what was to become her signature song At Last, which reached #2 on the R&B charts and #47 on the Billboard Hot 100. Though the song was not successful as expected, it became the most remembered version of this song. James is regarded as having bridged the gap between rhythm and blues and rock and roll, and was the winner of 6 Grammys, 17 Blue Music Awards. She was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1993, the Blues Hall of Fame in 2001, and the Grammy Hall of Fame in both 1999 and 2008. Rolling Stone ranked James #22 on their list of 100 great singers of all time and #62 on the list of 100 great artists. James encountered a string of legal problems during the early 1970s due to her heroin addiction. She was continuing in and out of rehab centers, including the Tarzana Treatment Center in Los Angeles, California. Her husband, Artis Mills, whom she's married in 1969, accepted responsibility when they were both arrested for heroin possession and served a 10-year prison sentence. He was released from prison in 1981 and was still married to James at her death. In 1974, James was sentenced to a drug treatment instead of serving time in prison. In 2008, James was portrayed by Beyonce Knowles in the film Cadillac Records, based on a label of 18 years, Chess Records, and how label founder and producer Leonard Chess helped the career of James and other label mates. In 2008, Etta James was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. She was diagnosed with leukemia in early 2011. The illness became terminal and she died on January 20th, 2012.